Alrighty. I think we are live. Let me just make sure. Are we live?
Hello, everyone.
Wait,
It's been so long.
can everybody hear us? Can you guys hear us? Are we live?
Can you hear us, people? I think there's some feedback. Okay. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
There we go.
Can you guys hear us? Are we live?
Is that? Can you hear us? This.
Is it that one? Let's. Where is?
We're adjusting. Stand by. Loud and clear, it says.
Let me. Gotcha. All right. I think we should be good.
Okay, no more feedback there.
All right. Are we good?
Yes. I think people can hear us loud and clear. I take it. Well, welcome to our place here, actually.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing? It's 2022. Can you believe it, guys? Hi, everyone. My name is Denise Lee, founder and chairman of Anime Matsuri. Also here joining me is Mr. John Lee.
How's it going, guys? It's really good to see everybody again. Oh man, it's been too long. We really enjoy talking to you guys, and this is amazing seeing everybody here. So many people tuning in.
Yay! Hopefully, also we just posted on on our live story on Instagram. So if you have people you know on Instagram, it's not going to go on there. It's only on our YouTube channel when we do streams. So please make sure to share away. Hit that share. And if you haven't done so, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. So it has grown actually a little bit since we have been. I was checking back, when was the last time we were on? Can you believe it's been 8 months?
Yeah,
It was before AM.
Yeah, it's been a while.
AM 2021.
It's been a while, and well, there is very good reason. There is very good reason why
Yes,
we
absolutely.
why we haven't been on online. Well, we haven't done streams. We've been online, but we haven't done streams. We've been up to a lot.
Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, a lot, and you guys are gonna love all the cool things coming.
They're coming.
Yeah.
And if you haven't done so, say hello to your fellow fans that are joining in right now. It's been a while, like we said, but 2021 happened 8 months ago almost.
Yeah.
It's been extremely crazy time. We were right in the midst of the valley of the pandemic when we were able to do it. So we were really grateful that you guys, so many of you, first of all, I want to thank every single person that came to Anime Matsuri 2021 last year. It was our 15th anniversary last year, and you guys came out in huge support, whether it be outside, outdoors with our, eating at our food trucks, or inside, getting your money going on with our vendors and artists, or part of our programming, and seeing us in person was amazing, I hope. And we'd really truly love to see everyone again. So, and in more people to come to Anime Matsuri 2022. When is it happening, John?
Well, July the 28th through the 31st.
Yes.
Yeah, and as Denise mentioned, a big thank you to everybody. Thank you. You guys make the convention what it is, and we really appreciate it. Anime Matsuri has become so big, and it's fun. And usually, so I mean, if you've been going to Anime Matsuri and you've been following us for the last few years,
Yeah.
you would know that normally we like to announce things early. We, by this time, we would have made most of the announcements. And
Yeah.
can you believe it? right? We're 3 months away,
3 months away.
and we're barely making any
We
announcements.
haven't made one announcement yet.
But when the
I'm so
announcements
sorry to
come, you are going to freak out.
say. I don't think you guys are ready though. I mean, there's gonna be back to back like announcements because it's all coming like crazy big and all at once probably. But I hope that your bodies, minds, and just your souls are ready for AM 2022. It's gonna be 16 years of Anime Matsuri coming up, and we're gonna make it pretty big. We need to make up for some of the things from this pandemic, happening and what didn't happen and what couldn't happen. Last year, we didn't even have any overseas guests, basically. We had one. But you know what? It's going to change this year. It's really going to change the way that Anime Matsuri used to be. It's going to be like double that. I think for
And-
most people.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, every year we on behalf of everyone here at Anime Matsuri, we work really hard to bring you guys the best convention we possibly can. We set the bar really high, and we challenge ourselves, right? And to the point where we all push as much as we can to make the convention as big as it can be and as fun as it can be for you guys. That is the whole point, right? So this year, or after last year, we said, all right, so we're now going out of the pandemic. What can we do? So obviously things changed. The big difference is now there is international travel.
Right.
But international travel is just slowly coming back, right? So the U.S. embassies in different countries, in Japan, in Korea,
At different levels.
yeah, they're just opening, and they've just started processing, visas, business visas, performance visas, all of these things. They're not at full capacity yet, right? So they're not at 100%, but they're doing it, right? So we had to make sure that at least we get visas for everybody that we're inviting to come this year. So it's all
It's going to be part of our main stage, yes.
correct. Now, as you can imagine, still, Japan is it's a lot better than it was before. Travel to Japan and from Japan has started already, although you need a business visa if you want to travel to Japan.
Right now.
So there is no tourists just yet, right? And a lot of the companies are kind of like waiting for like the pandemic to be over completely before they start doing business at 100%
I
capacity.
don't know why people can't just say it's over because so many countries are open now, So I would love to hear it. Like it's technically over. So let's pray that happens very soon, so that everyone can at least get back to normal, or try to get back to normal. The way it was. I mean, we give props to everyone that stuck by us, that has been to the convention, where in the companies that joined us last year. But a shout out real quick to all our behind the scenes team, especially our BTS team, our BTS behind the scenes team. You know who you are. We really appreciate everything that you have done with the convention last year and moving forward with this year. We have been meeting with our team like nonstop. So it's been exciting at the same time, but also I'm so grateful for the team to be part of us. So shout out to our team and all the volunteers that came last year to help the convention. We were like a third less of volunteers than less than third less of our volunteers than last year. So that was part of the reason why we were not at our best in terms of putting on the convention like normal status yet. And so, but you guys came out anyway. You guys were so understanding and patient with us. And we did not want to hold back. So we tried our best, but we did pull it through, and we're so grateful that, so many of you were excited to be there and just be back with your friends. It was a reunion of sorts with all the different communities that joined us this year. Whether you're a fan of cosplay, of Japanese pop culture, of anime, of like just buying stuff and collecting things. We really enjoyed seeing everyone there, and especially too, our mayor was there, and the consul general of Japan, Mr. Fukushima, was there, in cosplay, mind you, at opening ceremony. So I hope you got a glimpse of that if you were there the first, actually the day Friday of opening ceremony. So we have been on 4 days since 2019, and it is not going to stop from here on out. So 4 days, and I guarantee you, this coming year, this summer, July 28th, which is this Thursday of the convention, it is going to be massive. We have so many amazing things planned. And earlier, we're our programming coordinator, Karima. She's been working on it with her team, planning all the panels and also the programming that we have on our main events and stuff like that, with guests, with fan panels, with all kinds of things that are going on programming wise. And it is going to be packed on Thursday in terms of what we're going to be doing. So we're going to give you a little glimpse of that today as well. But absolutely, you need to come Thursday. For those who are wondering when it actually starts on Thursday, is much earlier than usual. So and then we'll get to that, and that includes programming. So panels and events that are happening on Thursday. So we'll get to that in a moment. So if you are new to our stream, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hit that like button and subscribe. This way, we're going to be trying to do this on a regular basis leading up to the convention, to do our streams and talk to you, and also make sure that you understand the scope of what Anime Matsuri 2022 is going to be like. But we try to answer questions. We talk to you about what's being updated with the convention, who's coming, what's happening, what to do, all the exciting stuff. So please join us, and thank you again for being here. We'd love to see you at Anime Matsuri 2022 this year.
Okay, so now let's jump into the plans for this year.
Yes.
And this should give you an overview, like the scope of what the convention is going to look like and what you can expect, right? Let's start with our new visual.
Yes.
Okay, so the new visual, now our new visual is live on the website. If you go on the website, let me see if I can.
Anime Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, this is all right, here we go. Yeah.
Can you
Is that
guess
better?
who drew this for us?
Are we back? Oh, no audio? Oh, still muted. Are we back? Back? Oh, no sound? Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay.
Suji Santa, our Japanese, the illustrator for this visual, is yes.
Correct. So this is our visual for 2022, and as you can see, our mascot Mirai is right there on the left. Racing Miku is in the middle, and Supersonico is on the right. And this visual was made by Tsuji Santa, who's the creator of Supersonico, and he did our visual for last year. So this is what it is. Yeah, it's I think it's super cool. Yeah. So obviously, as you can see, the girls are wearing the new 2020 2022 Good Smile Racing outfits. So the Racing Miku supporters, aka the race queens, have those outfits which they wear, which they will be wearing at the convention this year. They're pretty cool, futuristic looking, don't you think?
Yes, those are pet robots.
Uh,
People were wanting to see us, I think. This is actually a still of the illustration. So,
correct.
one moment.
Correct. Okay. So that's the visual. I'm sure you'll see a lot of the visual. The visual is on our badges. On you're gonna see it in the app. You're gonna see it all around the convention. Yeah, it's
I'm pretty proud of it. It's gorgeous, actually, to us. And collaborating with Sushi Santa again is an honor, actually, for him to do it again.
Yes, correct. So let's start, before we go into the building, let's start with the outside of the building.
Yeah. So 2022.
Yeah, 2022. So last year we introduced the Tenjin Festival outside. However, it started raining on Wednesday and it rained on Thursday, and we couldn't do the festival exactly how we wanted to do it. So this year we're going to go for it again. And I'm talking about the festival in the park, Discovery Green Park, which is across the street. So if you remember, and if you were there last year, the festival was there, and we had the beer garden next to it. And this year, we're keeping our fingers crossed for good weather, so we can do the festival how we wanted to do it.
Yeah, it is a little bit later in July, so that's good. I think the weather will permit.
Yeah.
Multiverse of Movies is asking, will the babies...
It's okay, I just muted
We're
him.
just not going to answer that just yet. Just stay tuned for our guest announcements, guys. We have lots to talk about.
Correct. Okay, so the festival will be there. The food trucks are going to be there. So on Avenida, we have all of Avenida, which is the street in front of the convention center, right? That's between the convention center and the park. And on facing the convention center on the right side is Lamar, which is the street in front of the Hilton. That is also taken by us. So you will have, those streets are going to be blocked off, and the food trucks
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back. There's going to be a bunch of food trucks there. Besides that, we have the beer garden, which is now a beer and sake garden.
We are bringing sake for you on demand because so many people wanted that. So we are bringing a sake this year to our festival outside. So beer/sake garden.
Correct.
Yes.
It's there, and the festival with the stage and with all the cultural performances, barring just pray for good weather,
Yes.
we will do all of it outside.
Yeah, there's
right?
programming, there's activities like games.
Correct. And I'm sure we were talking about this last year. We applied for the permit for fireworks, and all that was set, but we couldn't do any of it, obviously, because of the rain. So this year, hopefully there's no rain, so we can do some amazing fireworks.
Yes, about
I
9
think-
p.m.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty awesome. And this is on Thursday.
To kick
so,
off.
yeah, it's kind of like a kickoff, right? So it should be fun. But there's another really awesome thing that is going to happen this year. And we submitted the request to get permission to do it, because for this we're going to need permission from some higher ups, right?
Pressure from the higher ups. To the
So
higher ups.
we think it's going to be done, and we think we'll be fine with this. But we're just going to show you what it is. So to make outside
More festive.
more festive, right? I mean, we're
It's
celebrating.
a celebration, guys. Matsuri does mean, festival celebration.
Correct. So what do you think? What do you think when we were coming up with ideas? with ideas of what we can do outside to make it festive. So everybody, people all around downtown, they see what's going on. They're like, hey, I wonder what's happening over there, right? So we kind of like made a list of things, right? And if you kind of read between the lines, wait, let me go back to that. Let me go back to that Mirai right here. Do you see this artwork?
There's a hint of what's going to come in this artwork.
Can you guess what it is? Okay. So this took quite a bit of work and quite a bit of convincing we're really thankful that the city of Houston is very supportive of everything that we do. And on that weekend, on the Anime Matsuri weekend, they pretty much they give us that weekend. So downtown, we can celebrate, and we can just celebrate how we want to celebrate, and they'll support us.
Right.
And I'm sure you guys can see it already. The mayors at the event every year, they keep the convention center open till 4 a.m. just for Club AM. Which they don't do that for anybody.
Convention center.
So you can see that the city itself, the city of Houston, is very supportive of the convention. And they so when we went with them with this request, the first question was like, "Are you guys crazy?" Like, well, no. And we're like, well, yeah, you guys are crazy. But yeah, it sounds like something you would ask for. Okay, so we asked for permission to
Some of them got it though so far, if I'm guessing.
Yeah, so
I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, so he wanted to put a Ferris wheel, right?
Yeah.
And the Ferris wheel that we got to put there is 60 feet tall. This thing is pretty massive, right? And obviously, for something of that size, it requires special permits and insurance, and it's a little complicated. But here's a video of what it looks like. This is what it looks like.
We're calling it the Anime Matsuri Eye. What do you guys think? Are you down to go on that Ferris wheel?
That's the first time. I guess the first time they put something that big in front of the convention center. So, yeah. So it's going to be pretty interesting. And, we're definitely looking forward to this. Okay. Right? All right. Okay, now let's talk about
more festive now.
Yeah. So our exhibit hall is almost sold out, and this is pretty crazy considering if you guys remember clearly, last year in exhibit hall A, we had the Dr. Seuss exhibition, and the convention center asked us to give them back exhibit hall A so they could host that exhibition, and
right.
That was there for about 3 months. So we gave them back one hall, and we used 4 halls, hall B to E, downstairs. But B had to be where the concert is. The concert, Club AM, that was in B. So our exhibit hall was C, D, E. Well, this year we have all 4 halls.
Yes.
Right. And our exhibit
hall. For
halls,
exhibitors.
Yeah, for exhibitors. And it looks like this. Okay, I'm going to show you this graphic. Don't ask too many questions, though, because not everything is 100% updated, and there's things there we haven't...
Again, not
right.
fully updated.
All right. So here's what the first floor looks like, right? As you can see, on the left side is Hall A, right?
That's when our live events are going to be concerts and Club AM.
You know what? Let me add So on the left side, you see Hall A. That is where all our concerts are going to happen, the different parties, and of course Club AM. That's going to happen in Hall A. So on the left side. Now, starting from Hall B all the way to Hall E, these are exhibitors. So what you see there is, you see the squares, the green squares and the white squares and the yellow squares. All those are booths.
Yellow squares.
And almost everything there has been sold out. There's
95%
just
sold
a
out.
few more booths
Can
remaining.
you believe it? All those booths are mostly taken already.
Yeah. Yep. So it's pretty exciting. Now, on the second floor of the convention center, last year we had 3 major things on the second floor. Right? It was LARP. I'm sure if you guys enjoyed LARP, if you went to LARP, then I'm sure.
LARP, for those who don't know, live action role playing.
Yeah. And then we had the cosplay meetups.
Yes.
That's where we had
That was
all of the
huge.
cosplay meetups, right?
So many came out for that.
Yeah.
So many different cosplay meetups.
The Genshin Impact cosplay meetup was
Demon
crazy.
Slayer.
Demon Slayer, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So those are on the second floor as well. And then last but not least was the karaoke,
yeah. Oh my gosh.
and the karaoke was pretty crazy as well.
Probably the most popular thing last year on the second floor outside of those 2 others. But yes, it was a huge, I guess, massive crowd there. It was nonstop karaoke from start to finish, whenever it opened until closing time of karaoke. And I love the fact that I heard people were battling. They were peacefully, of course, singing and stuff and rapping and like performing. Crowds were gathered around, and we were just so happy to see it like so lively on that second floor with karaoke. And so it's happening again on that second level, those things, and even more so because there's going to be way more cosplay meetups. And mind you, on the second level, if you want to just check things out, you can. But if you were to play live action role playing, to participate, you do have to have an Anime Matsuri badge. So those things are required. Also, to participate in karaoke, yes. But otherwise, you are free to spectate on the second floor, but can't participate in those things. Second floor, it was also where we put our 60-foot banners, and you guys have always enjoyed that, taking pictures next to it. So it's going to be way more festive on that second floor than usual, I think, for this year as well. So
Absolutely. And that's the second floor. And then on the third floor, we have all the programming rooms. And then we have B3 where we have the bleachers, and that's the exhibit hall that we do like the cosplay contest, the fashion show, and
Nerd
events
Fest,
like that.
yes.
Yes. And then A3, which is the artist alley.
yes,
Now-
we did move the artist alley from the first level to the third level last year.
Yeah, that was last year. And
We're going to continue to do so, artists.
yeah. And we did that because of the change of Dr. Seuss. Right now, even though there's no Dr. Seuss there, we decided, you know what, we're going to keep it up there, because if we put it downstairs, it's going to be too cramped. So we'll keep it up there, but we will make sure, because obviously the biggest complaint we had last year was people didn't know where it was. And we understand that because it was the first year that it was up there.
And we changed, because we got rid of Hall A from last year. It was a lot of like changing last minute on our end as well, to accommodate Dr. Seuss exhibit. So it was crazy.
Correct. So
But we're gonna make it up to you guys.
Well, we like the space because
Yes.
Hall A3 is pretty big, and
It's growing anyway.
and the artists can have that hall, and their the opening and closing times of that hall can be independent of the exhibit halls downstairs. So it could stay
Stay up a
open
little
later.
later, yes.
But the main thing was people saying that they just didn't know it was there and there wasn't enough signage. So this year we're gonna put so much signage. There's gonna be signs everywhere pointing
ones,
to
too.
that hall up there. So there's no way you'll be able to miss it.
Artist Alley, third floor, A3. Yes.
Yeah,
Go
correct. Even
this
in the
way.
app, and we're gonna continue making announcements between now and the convention, letting everybody know the artists are in A3, and just to push traffic there as much as possible.
Yes.
Yeah, and not to mention, this year in the Artist Alley, there's going to be like quite a bit of live drawings,
Live drawing.
and we have some live drawings from some Japanese artists, which is pretty cool. That's pretty amazing.
More announcements coming on that.
All right, let's also. I know.
And one thing I have to reiterate that from last year, artists, you not only have tables, okay, you have actual booths. So these are booths that normally are the size of our exhibitors, our vendors. And so artists have a 10 by 10 booth, not just a table. So it gives them enough space to also bring more for you guys. So that is something that we added starting last year, and we're going to keep it that way for artists for this year.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm on my phone. All right. The K-pop group is messaging me. I don't know. We're waiting on them, and that announcement might go up. I don't know, tonight. It might go up tomorrow. But well,
We'll get back to that in a moment.
yeah. So I apologize. Okay. One addition to the website, right, is the cosplay meetups form. So
Let's get to that.
let me
Because
show
so
you.
many of you have been asking about this on our social media, privately DMing us. Cosplay meetup.
So
Can-
cosplay meetup. So if you go here on get involved, right here there is cosplay meetup application, and if you click on that, the cosplay meetup application form is live.
Yay. So if you'd like to be part of our meetup on that second level during the convention, and we will add this to the app as well, whichever cosplay meetup is happening, our programming team will actually put that into our schedule for you. And this way you know exactly what to cosplay for or take pictures of for that time period. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's we're gonna make put make this announcement on our social media tomorrow, but just just an FYI, the forms are up. Also, what is up is, let's see here,
So many people have been asking.
the cosplay contest.
Yay! The cosplay contest form is live right now for you. So for those who are wanting to go on our stage, perform skits, do a walk-on, there's awesome opportunity for you to come on to our stage, and that's happening on Saturday afternoon of the convention. So Saturday, July 30th. And this is the application for that. So submit away, share away the cosplay contest application.
Yeah. Okay. So just about the cosplay contest, right? We encourage you guys, join our cosplay contest. Have you ever been in a cosplay contest? Yes, no, maybe. Join the contest. It's fun. Anyone can join. So as you can see, there is
It's very entertaining.
Yeah, there's a just short description of the rules, and it's basically it's pretty simple. So when you join the cosplay contest, you can either be just like a single person, a single entry, or a group, right? And if you're a single person or a group, you can do a walk-on, which is you just go up on stage and just walk. You have 60 seconds from the time you walk on stage to the time you leave.
You can request or submit your music and media for that as well.
No.
No.
Yeah, we provide the media, we provide the backdrops, but you can go on 60 seconds, or you can do a skit where for the skit that's where you provide you actually
yes,
provide the media and the backdrop, and for that, and you have 3 minutes.
We will work with you on that.
Correct. You have 3 minutes to put on a skit for everybody. Also, the skits and just everything is broken down into 2 categories, which is like the beginner and advanced.
Okay.
Correct. And depending on the level of your cosplay. And just to give you an idea, like a beginner, the cosplay is so you have to make 25% to 70% of your cosplay. So in that range falls you're on the beginner. If you made over 70% of your cosplay, you made everything from scratch, then you are in advanced. Also, advanced has the higher cash prices. But everything I'm saying right now, it's on the website, so you can check it out. Obviously, we'll share this page on our social media.
And most likely, we're going to add on the sponsors of some prizes and stuff like that for you, along with the other prizes for the cosplay contest. So more to come on cosplay contests, but this is at least the start for you guys to submit your cosplay if you want to do it. And for those who are just beginning, it's okay. It's okay. Everyone has to start somewhere. So we really encourage it, because not only is cosplay important on stage, but it's also part of our atmosphere at Anime Matsuri. So if you have your cosplays, get them ready, and if you are preparing, that's awesome. And if you haven't, get started, because it's coming up fast. We want to make sure that you guys have an opportunity to be participating in the art of cosplay, but also just for your fellow fans and the community itself to see what you got and what your favorite characters are. So please, we always encourage cosplay, because cosplay is colorful at Anime Matsuri, and we love to see it.
Okay, so we are so we're gonna start making announcements like this. I think the first announcement is going to be the K-pop concert, which is a pretty big first announcement.
It's pretty huge, actually.
And I think that's happening tonight, sometime today. Well, when I say today, I mean in Korea, it's already Monday. So they're about 12 hours ahead. So
it's now.
Today. So sometime between now and our morning tomorrow, probably, they'll make the announcement first. We will make the announcements. And speaking of that, so it's gonna go like this. We're gonna announce the K-pop concert. Then about maybe a week later, we will open the tickets.
Or maybe less than a week.
Or
a few days later.
But just to give everyone some time to kind of like prepare. I'm sure all those tickets are gonna sell out anyway.
Everyone's wondering, at least can we say, is it male or female group?
Just wait. It's better to just wait. Just wait.
When is K-pop happening? It's happening Thursday night at the convention.
Yeah, Thursday night is the concert.
Yes.
So.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah.
The concert. There's more to it though.
Correct. So now speaking about K-pop, and this is the same thing with the J-pop. So the K-pop concert is on Thursday night.
We are having J-pop, by the way. You just gave the way.
Well, no. I said that earlier. Okay. I actually posted that in the group.
All right, but some people are new.
All right. So if you didn't know, this year we have J-pop. We have an idol group, pretty big group. They will perform on Saturday, right? So J-idols on Saturday, and the K-pop concert is on Thursday. Now, as you can imagine, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I must have posted just a rough schedule of the main events. Did I do that in the group? Anyway, if I didn't, then now you have an idea. But
Oh, in the group when he says that, by the way, is the Anime Matsuri official group on Facebook.
Yeah. So so what I'm going to describe now for K-pop, almost 95% of it goes for the J-pop concert as well. One of the things which is important to us whenever we have a performer, it doesn't matter how big or small they are, it doesn't matter where they're coming from. The one thing that we insist on is having, meet and greets.
Yes.
Like a panel, autographs, photo ops.
Which they normally don't do.
Correct. Now,
in their own country.
Now, I can tell you for a fact, the J-pop group has never done this. Like, they were so surprised, actually, at first. They actually
They've never
said...
been here in North America.
Maybe. Have they been?
I don't think so.
I don't think they... Well, maybe not. But anyway, they were like, well, we
don't do
autographs, photo ops?
We don't do this.
We don't even do that in Japan. And I mean, we had to go. We went back and forth for quite a while, to get this. And same thing with K-pop. It was like, well, and they were like, well, I mean, this is not normal, and we understand that. However, this is Houston. This is Anime Matsuri, so let's do it anyway. So the
giving our fans the best.
The K-pop group agreed. So we're gonna have photo ops. 100 lucky people are going to take pictures with our K-pop group.
Photos, guys, not just any kind of photo. With the entire group.
So if you're lucky enough to get one of those pictures, like one of those photo ops tickets, if you're lucky enough, just bring your best, most amazing outfit and give it the best pose you can.
I just want to say this. For those who don't know about K-pop, about photos with K-pop group is unheard of. Because even with BTS, I know, they only have like the fake backdrop with the members, and then you take a photo and you pretend you're like standing or sitting or smiling or posing with your bias, your favorite group member. No, this is not what the case here. This is with the entire K-pop group we're bringing, a real photo with you in it, and that's amazing. It's unheard of. So this is very, very rare opportunity for the lucky 100 people that get to do this. Yes?
Absolutely. So we have 100 lucky people for to take pictures, for the photo ops. We also have autographs, which is also pretty rare, right?
Extremely rare. They don't do that at all in Korea or Japan.
Yes, correct. So the way everything is broken down for the K-pop concert on Thursday, they will perform on Thursday. Also on Thursday, whoever gets the ultra VIP ticket, which includes the photo ops and the autographs, will probably get that done on Thursday
afternoon.
And then all the other autographs are gonna, and probably the other will be on Friday.
Yep.
So anyway, we will post up the schedule.
Did you hear that though? Because John is just basically telling you the programming right now for K-pop. So K-pop is happening, the live concert at night, but during the day there's a panel with photo op and autographs shortly after that, and then the remainder of the autographs gets the next day. Friday. That means, guys, that the K-pop group, unlike in 2019 when we brought K-pop A-Pink, it was all Thursday. It is Thursday and Friday. So the only one concert though on Thursday night. So if you are needing to be part of this, you have to get in on, and part of this photo op or autographs is our ultra VIP, what we're calling it, or the VIP.
Yes, and if any of you have questions and you're wondering, do you need a ticket? Do you have to have a separate ticket to go to any of these concerts? Here's a simple way that we broke everything down. So just so you have a visual of it, and we'll post this up Okay. Let me also add.
Concert ticket breakdown.
Oops. All right.
One moment.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Here we
Let's
go.
talk about this real quick. 2022 concert ticket breakdown.
Okay. So it's like this. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ways you can actually access the concerts. So let's start from the top, or let's start from the bottom,
Okay.
right?
P3.
P3. Now, if you can access our concerts even if you don't have an extra ticket.
Right. That means
Right.
if you have an anime Matsuri badge.
Yes, if you have an Anime Matsuri badge, you can go into the concerts. As long as there's space
Yes.
in that room, you can go.
Yep.
You can go. So anyone with an Anime Matsuri badge can go into the K-pop concert or the J-pop concert, just as long as we have room in there. As long as it's not like packed to capacity where
Yeah.
there's no one else can go in.
If it's no
then
capacity, absolutely.
you can go. That is P3, right? And this is the same thing for the panel. Same thing. You can go into the panel as long as there is room to go into that panel. Now, our panel room has about
1,500
1,500 seats. Yeah.
seated.
Yeah. Okay. So then go to P2. Now, P2 is actually a paid ticket. So it's an extra ticket. And if you have a P2 ticket, you can go into the P2 section. So our entire concert hall is divided into 2 parts. There's a P1 part and a P2 part. The P1 part is the closest part to the stage, and the P2 part is further away from the stage.
Yes.
So if you pay for a P2 ticket, you're guaranteed entry into the P2 area, right? So that's the P2. Now, P1, if you have a P1 ticket, that's guaranteed entry into the P1 area, which is the area closest to the stage,
Close to the stage.
right? However, if you have the P1 ticket,
Where
you get to go in there after the VIP and the Ultra VIP. So the difference between these two is if you have the VIP includes, let's see here, it includes an autograph. You have an autograph, and there's only 100 of these.
Yes.
And then you get second entry into the hall, so you get to enter into the hall after the Ultra VIP, and second entry into the panel. So again, after the Ultra VIP, you get to enter into the panel, and you get an exclusive gift. We're not 100% sure what that gift is right now. It depends on the K-pop group. They're going to tell us what that is, but you get an exclusive gift. And finally, the top one is the Ultra VIP.
Ultra.
So this
VIP.
one, you get a photo op, you get an autograph, you get first entry into the hall, you get first entry into the panel, and you get the exclusive gift. So there you go. So if you get the Ultra VIP, you get the photo op, you get the autograph, you get to enter the panel and the concert hall first. And then if you get the VIP, you get to enter second. You have the autographs, but no photo ops. The photo ops is only for the Ultra VIP. And if you have the P1, you just get to go in there after Ultra VIP and VIP, and that's it. It doesn't have any autographs or photo ops or gifts.
Okay.
And then P2 and P3, just like that, just to give you an idea.
There's a question about super pass holders. Super pass holders, here's your take on all this. You will get to go if you purchase like from P2 upwards, you will get access first, okay? And then if you don't purchase any of the extra, you will get to go to P3 first if you are a super pass holder. Now, there's also a limited time frame in which you can do that. So that's for access to the concert. However, super pass holders, if you're a super pass holder, which is our VIP of the convention, you will get access to purchasing the tickets
First. Yes.
before regular attendees or anyone else. And all this access to our concert is exclusive for Anime Matsuri. This means that you must have an Anime Matsuri badge on top of all this to attend this concert. So any extra, I highly encourage it because it will give you up close and personal with this with the groups that we're bringing, and it's going to be exciting. This is probably going to be one of our biggest concerts ever.
Correct. Correct. So if you have a super pass or rollover super pass, if you have a super pass, you would have first dibs into all of these tickets before everyone else.
Yeah.
So I think it's you probably, it'll open for you guys, I think, an hour or so before everybody else. So you can
Actually 30 minutes.
Oh, 30 minutes? Okay. So if you want, if you want your tickets, that would be, that would
Only
be
30 minutes.
that would be a great time. Of course, we will let everybody know exactly when. We'll be very specific as to when the tickets will open, so you can go in there. You can buy tickets or not buy tickets, right? Like we said, if you have an Anime Matsuri badge, you can still attend the concerts as long as we have room. However, I just want to say that we expect a lot of people at these concerts, both these concerts, the Thursday and the Saturday concerts.
I'm just saying.
We expect a lot of people. So
it's a massive. Both groups are big, like big names, and also big in terms of size. And the other thing is, I think you guys are also battling with the overseas attendees.
Correct.
For the tickets.
Yes.
Because the overseas attendees, you know how hardcore you guys are? They're pretty hardcore themselves. And we're talking about our K-pop and J-pop groups announcing it at the same time, and then we're opening it for you.
And
all at the same time.
And one of the main reasons this took so long to figure out, because in Japan, the problem that they actually put on the table was, what are we going to do about the Japanese fans? So because they don't offer the autographs and photo ops in Japan, and the only place to get the autographs and photo ops would be at Anime Matsuri in Houston, some of the Japanese guests, and including the guests in their fan clubs and that would want to come here. I mean, would want some dibs to the tickets as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to figure out how to do all this and kind of like just be fair to everybody and make their fans in Japan happy and the fans here happy.
Right.
And it's just it's just a lot to figure out. The good thing is we have a big convention center. So Exhibit Hall A, is, I think, the capacity is 12,000 people.
Standing.
Yeah. So
no one's gonna sit down, right? No one's gonna sit down for this. But yeah, it's massive. But it's also extremely. We're so proud that we were able to get these groups because at a time like this, I know a lot of people are not able to host concerts even from overseas, and for us to get big names and groups like this, it's just incredible. So we're so grateful, and we want to be able to allow you guys to have access to these events at Anime Matsuri exclusively for Anime Matsuri. And when
Okay.
I say that, that's like really
So
tight.
so for everyone in the chat asking, is it BTS? Well, if it was BTS, then we would need to go to Minute Maid or some
Toyota
stadium.
Center.
Toyota Center. What are you talking about? That's too small. We need a
Oh,
stadium.
that's true. Stadium.
Like an actual stadium.
Energy or
So-
Minute Maid.
We'll tell the Astros to move aside, right? Just move aside, right? Because we got BTS coming in. No. So it isn't BTS.
BTS is only stadium sides, guys, and we're talking about Hall A, which is, again, John said maximum capacity is 12,000 standing.
Yeah.
So, no,
Yeah.
we can say that at least. There was a question about is there a discount for Super Pass holders? Actually, not at this time, because there's other things that we do discount for Super Pass holders, but we're just for concerts, it's access first, and those are the kinds of things that you are able to benefit from if you're a Super Pass holder. So mind you, there's also things that you can get discounts for later on. And then we also have merchandise that's not even included in all this. So if you guys once We have the tickets sales open for the concerts. You guys will also have an opportunity to reserve, for example, your shirt. And so those are the things that we're working on as well. And when is this happening? That was another question. When is the ticket sales? John mentioned it earlier, and maybe you missed it. We're going to be having ticket sales go on after the announcements, about a week or so from the announcement time, or less. It might be less.
Correct. Might be less, but
Yeah, but it will state it on the actual announcement.
yes, correct. So we're looking forward to a very, very packed and fun weekend.
What is Super Pass? Super Pass. You guys can go on our website and find out. Super Pass are VIP badges to the convention.
Correct. So there's lots of there's lots of big things happening this year, and things that obviously we couldn't do last year, and we're very grateful that we can do a lot of it this year. And the convention keeps growing every year, and this year we see growth even from last year. Last year was our record year, and this year is going to be even bigger than it was last year. And as the convention grows, we also, as an organization, we expand, and we have to do bigger things. We have the possibility and the capacity now to do bigger things, like the concerts that we're hosting this year. We wouldn't have had the capacity to do these 3 years ago.
Right.
Probably not. You guys should see the tech writer and the requirements for these concerts.
It's crazy.
Not to mention the Japanese the Japanese artists, the idols from Japan they want to document the entire trip, kind of like the way Morning Musume did in 2016. So they want to document the trip here. So they're coming with a camera crew that's just going to start recording, I guess, from Japan all the way, and they get here, and they're asking for the rights to the footage of the concert. I think they want to release that,
which is amazing,
in Japan. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So it's going to be interesting, and for us, we're very happy that we get to share this with you guys.
Yes.
And it's happening in Houston. Not a lot of K-pop or J-pop concerts happening this year in Houston. And we have both at the convention, and we hope everything just falls into place, and hope we have great weather and everything just kind of
all happen once.
Yeah,
all at once.
The planets align.
Yeah. So we definitely look forward to all that, and I hope you guys do too. Okay, let's move on.
All right. Also, I'm sure you guys already saw the announcements, but the hotels are open.
Oh, yes.
So let's see here. If you go on the website, hotels. So the hotels are open. The Marriott and the Hilton are now open, although the Hilton is currently sold out of double rooms. So the only rooms you can get at the Hilton right now
Single.
are kings, like a room with a king bed, like with
Single bed.
one big bed. There's still some double rooms left at the Marriott Marquis.
And this is a really amazing rate, guys.
Yeah.
Because the Marriott Marquis, for example, at this period during the summertime, if you don't know, the Marriott Marquis has the Texas cutout pool on their, what floor is that?
Sixth floor.
Sixth floor. It is very popular, and in the summer it is even more popular, double the popular. And it's so difficult to get rooms at the Marriott Marquis during the summer for a good rate. It's upwards of $380 and up usually, and we got this price down for you guys at $199, which is incredible. So please take advantage and book your rooms. What's awesome is that the Marriott Marquis and the Hilton Americas, for those who are not familiar, they both have sky bridges connected to the George R. Brown Convention Center where we're going to be at for the convention.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. You can just go through straight and don't even have to go outside in the heat if you don't want to go straight into the convention. So it's awesome.
Yeah, and as you guys can imagine, the hotels, this year, as we were coming out of the pandemic, everybody
Wants to go
started booking their vacations and their events that were postponed for the past 2 years. So the hotels saw increased traffic, and of course, when there's that much demand, the prices go up, and you had some expensive rooms this summer, but it just wasn't, we couldn't see, it just wasn't fair for the rooms to be anything over $200 for our attendees. It didn't matter what the retail cost was, so we were going back and forth for a while. We had to reach up to some of the higher ups, and they're both under 200, which is we did our best in making that happen. Yep.
Okay, hotels, get them, because it's gonna be an exciting year full of big events and happenings in and outside of the convention. Earlier, by the way, for those who were curious about our Tenjin Festival guests, we do have sumo again.
Correct. Well, somebody was asking if we had sumo.
Yes, that's what someone asked earlier. Sumo Slam is our event, and absolutely the sumo wrestlers are coming back and probably participating
hopefully,
with you guys again.
So if you want to see a sumo wrestler beating the crap out of Pikachu, come and come to Sumo Slam.
Oh man.
Okay, so Love Day. Do you wanna go over Love Day?
So what is Love Day? Love Day is Let Us Volunteer Day, and what it is that we are recruiting people to help with the convention, whether you want to be full-time or part-time volunteers. Please, we would love for your help, because as you know, it's very difficult to put on this whole convention by ourselves. And the more help that we get from our teams, the better, because as of right now, it's everywhere you've seen, everyone is shorthanded. There's a lot of moving parts to the convention, and we want to be able to supply our teams with enough volunteers as well, because it is very difficult to have multiple hats, like 10 different hats on all at once. So please help us out. Love Day is Let Us Volunteer Day. We are recruiting. Those are recruiting days. And it's starting to happen. We actually didn't do it last year because of the pandemic, but we're bringing it back, and it's starting again May 14th. Mark your calendars, and it's going to be at the George R. Brown Convention Center, in the front of the George R. Brown Convention Center. And we're doing a collaboration with the event called AAPI Amplified, which is, by the way, happy May. It's May 1st, and all the month of May is for Asian Heritage Month. So we are working with several local companies and groups and businesses to bring this event, and we're going to have a booth there, and that's where we're going to also have our Love Day. So please come downtown to Houston on the 14th, and the dates and times exactly will be told to you, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. May 14th, that's Love Day, and that's an opportunity to come and just be part of this event, but also help and sign up with Anime Matsuri for that day. And yes, we will have a booth, and we will have opportunity for you guys to cosplay out there as well. So please bring your cosplays and enjoy the day with us.
Yes.
May 14th, Saturday. Coming up in 2 weeks. It's already so fast.
Yes. So so we have our concerts. Our Club AM is finalized. The Nerdlesque show is finalized. Last year, the Nerdlesque show got canceled, so we couldn't have it, but we're having it this year. Um, it's going to be pretty amazing. We're also having the Hentai Fest this year, which
Yeah.
is going to be amazing. Besides that, we have, you know how last year, you guys saw Nick Rukeda last year, right? He came. Now this year there's 10 YouTubers. There's an entire YouTube area for YouTubers. And
Actually, he came in 2019.
was he 2019?
Yep,
When he come?
2019.
Oh yeah. Last year. I keep forgetting. Oh my god. Like
Last year was not
It's a blur.
2019.
yeah. So there's now 10 YouTubers in the YouTube area in the exhibit hall, right? And we have that. We have a bunch of how many? 7. I think we have 7 VAs from
VA's voice actors,
Yeah.
voice talents.
from the United States. Vic is one of them. We're gonna make those announcements pretty soon, and we have the Cosplay Square. I think there's like 8 or 10 cosplayers, and that's
Yeah.
already done.
8 to 10 cosplayers, also international.
Yeah, 8. Well, almost
Almost all of them.
all of them are international
Yeah.
except 2 of them.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
So yeah, and
Huge announcements coming up, guys. Like we said, we're just listing some of the things, and then someone already mentioned Club AM. What is it? It's our nightlife, where we bring amazing DJs, and you guys get to dance away all night long. But that's happening on Saturday at the convention. So yeah, Club AM also happening again, and we will be announcing guests from different parts of these things throughout the following weeks, actually, leading up to the convention. And yes, hopefully you get to join us on live stream, and sometimes we give you some hints, but sometimes we'll even announce things that are not part of our schedule. So it's going to be pretty exciting this year. Hopefully you guys get to join us each time. I'm just trying to look and see if there's a question. Oh, I think Aaron, if you were asking about our online shop, actually this year we're gonna wait on this because we're waiting on also products coming from overseas. So if our online shop continues, we will be announcing it. We've been
Yeah.
updating so much going on with the website and the app. And another person also asked about the app. When is that happening? It's relaunching very soon.
yeah, very soon. The app is almost done. We probably by the middle of May, so
Yes.
maybe in the next 2 weeks,
Yes.
the most. We should, we
Probably
should
by
be-
Love Day.
Yeah, by Love Day, we should be. The app should be up, or maybe sooner.
Yeah, maybe sooner.
There's also some other pretty big announcements that we'll be making these announcements when we're ready. The other thing I was gonna say, you know how normally we usually have these live streams on Sunday or just once a week. We might
Yeah.
have multiple live streams a week now, depending on the announcements. As the announcements go live,
Yeah, it's not just once a week now. Okay.
yeah, we can just jump on a stream and we can discuss the big announcements and what's going on
Which,
and
like,
what you can expect.
well, the slide's off, but
No,
where are we? We're actually in our place.
yeah, we're at home.
We are here in our home.
Yeah, this is our office.
Yeah, so this is what's around here is lots of cool stuff as well as the computers, but our kids are on the wall too with Mirai and whatnot, our mascot. We have Robotech back there and all kinds of good stuff. Anyway, we're gonna show off things here in our place during the live stream too. If there's new products coming up, like this one I'm wearing, also the
No, that's the 20. That's the new-
2022 Racing Miku shirt I have on, as well as the 2022 Happy I have on.
Yeah,
Pretty cool. You like? And if you like my wig today, give me a thumbs up. I'll be wearing different wigs, hopefully, again.
yeah, and somebody's asking about the Maid Cafe. Yes, there will be a Maid Cafe.
There's not Maid Cafe.
Oh, it's a cosplay cafe. Well,
Dude.
I mean, I just.
There's no more Maid Cafe this year.
Well, technically, it's still kind of a
Sort
Maid
of.
Cafe. Well, it's a cosplay cafe.
It's totally different. They're not in maid costumes.
Well, they're kind of in.
No.
Okay, so last year.
Cosplay cafe.
Well, the ReZero Cafe wasn't that kind of like a maid cafe?
No, it was not. It was
Well-
a cosplay cafe. Everyone was in cosplay.
Okay, well, there you go. That's a cafe with a license, right? And yeah, there's a cafe with a license this year. So it's not ReZero, that was last year. This year is something else, and you will see. There's also, next to the cafe, there's an anime escape room. Can't wait for that announcement. That's pretty exciting.
That's a new thing.
Yeah, that's a new thing. We didn't have that before. Actually, we've never had that before, but we have that.
We actually have a team for that. So if you are, wanting to be part of that team on Love Day, you're welcome to, come by, and we're recruiting for that too. So these are new things that are happening. Existing teams like our Tenjin Festival team, our info team, our exhibit hall team, all kinds of teams that are needing help. So it's the more the better. Programming team, artist alley team. There's about 25 different departments at our convention, and we would love for you to be part of that volunteering process.
Okay.
What else? Anything else?
I think that is it for the stream tonight.
That was a lot of info. It's been a while, like we said, so hopefully you guys are taking it in and also taking the fact that way more announcements are coming, and we haven't even started. So stay tuned, stay well. We would love to answer more questions, but it is a lot more work to be done here, as well as John needs to get back with K-pop group here to coincide the announcement. So look out for it. It's a big announcement, and it's going to come by tomorrow.
Well, somebody's asking, is there an age limit to be a volunteer?
Yes, 18. You must be 18.
Yes, 18. That answers that question.
And if you are not 18, you have to be 18 by the convention. So you don't have to be 18 now, right, this moment. But you have to be 18 by Anime Matsuri, which is July 28th through 31st. Another question, it depends also. We do have very, very small exceptions. Like your parent can volunteer, and if you're like 17 or 16, you can volunteer with them. But that's the only exception. Otherwise, 18 plus, yes. And speaking of 18 plus, we have a lot of 18 plus events. And we still also, if you guys saw the exhibit hall layout John posted earlier, there is Kabukicho area, which is strictly 18 plus area as well. It's coming back and more for 18 plus events. Yes.
Yeah, somebody's asking about hotel promo codes for AM. There's no promo code. Just go on the website and click the link.
That is the promo code. Is the link itself.
Just click the link, and the link will just automatically generate the discount.
Yes, and also, just FYI, if you accidentally book your hotel before we posted the link, you can change it within the system, not through us, unfortunately, but you have to call the hotel itself and tell them you want to be in our block. There's great reason for being in our block, so I will be adding on further about that. So please help us out, help yourselves out, book in advance, stay with us throughout the entire convention for all 4 days. There's so much happening starting Thursday of the convention on the 28th, so all 4 days. And if you are there for the concert, by the way, for K-pop, you must have that weekend pass. Because there's no Thursday single day passes. It's only weekend pass. Correct. All right. I think that's all for now. And then once we announce, we might have a live, and let's talk about the announcement when we announce the K-pop group. So anytime, any day now, there's more to come. So hopefully you guys can join us. Push that notification, subscribe button so that you can get push notifications through when we are live. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We'd love seeing you on here, chatting with us and making comments and asking questions. We'd love to see you again very soon. Stay well and always stay nerdy, guys. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, guys. Bye.